I'm Jessica Ann Shepherd. I'm 25 years old. I grew up in the southern suburbs. I've studied fashion design for 4 years at CTCFD, and I'm currently a graphics and textiles designer in the fashion corporate industry, and I am the creative and founder behind Oddity. So I started Oddity in 2019 in my third year of college. The brand came from the inspiration of the Lee Bowery time, which we studied in the second year of college, and they were just like weird and odd, and they're just very like out there and unique. So Oddity is basically the offspring of what's happening in my mind. It represents my personality. Like I always used to get, oh, you're so odd, like you're a little weird, and like my sisters would always say that. So when I thought about the brand, I brought a lot of that into my inspiration and what I want to represent, and that's just being just a little unique and just a little odd. So that's Oddity in a nutshell. At the moment, we just offer knitwear, and this came about from my mom's hobby of knitting blankets for us, just for fun. And then in my fourth year of fashion college, I said, just make something a bit like chunky, but turn this blanket into a jersey. And then from that, we brought this thing to life. So now it's our chunky knits, and lots of people like, this is what we're known for at the moment. I am growing the brand into clothing and apparel. So we work on it slowly but surely, but Oddity is knits and chunky and warm and just a quirky brand. So in our tiny brand, I'm the creative mind behind Oddity, and my mom's the sole knitter. So she has the process of putting the colors together. We see if it works. We'll give our opinion to our client, but everything is made to order, so everything is unique. Every piece is unique. No piece will be the same unless it's like really requested, but we try to make just a little difference. So that's what she does. She makes that difference so everyone gets their unique piece, and I'm just the advisor, but I do all the sewing behind the brand and clothing design and jewelry design, and she'll do all the knitting. So this mother and daughter combo is such like an easy way to work because we've got a good relationship, and it's just like the best type of partnership. So I'm grateful to have entered a lot of competitions. I was a finalist for the Pick and Pay Future Wear Designer. I was the finalist for 2 All Fashion Source competitions. So I was top 10 for both 2 consecutive years. And then after almost giving up on competitions, because being a finalist and like never the winner, I was like, oh, it gets you down a bit. So from there, I saw this Mr. Price, almost didn't enter. Someone messaged, said, just enter this competition. I did it, and best experience ever. I won the competition. My range will be featured in Mr. Price next year, and it's been such an amazing process. Showing at SA Fashion Week and just experience that as a designer, going down, doing your wave, and like just feeling that moment was the greatest achievement in my Oddity career. So originally, I did this business because it was a creative outlet, because working in corporate, it takes a lot of your spark away. Being a creative out in this industry, like as the more you work in corporate, the more it drains your creative out of you. Even though I was doing a creative role, it's still a lot to take out. But then after I won the Mr. Price competition, someone messaged me and she was like, thank you so much for being an inspiration for women of color and the young girls out there, like they're going to look up to you. And I was like, this is actually why I'm doing it. Like I want other people to experience what I've experienced and go through this process and just live their dream and goals throughout. And I'm glad I could be that kind of inspiration with my brand, because a lot of people look up to me now. So it's like, that's why I do it. So my message would be, just do it. Don't give up. There's going to be times where it's not going to go well, it's not going to go your way, but just keep pushing it. And then a separate message to fashion girls starting their brand, like just unpick the seam, do the backstage dressing, do all the internships that come up, because it's going to be so worth it at the end, and you're going to have so much experience from that and find where you fit in this industry. But just keep pushing and get to your goals. I'm Jessica Ann Shepherd, and I'm the creative behind Oddity.